Greeting Mech Warriors, this is Offshore Joshua and welcome back to the Mechwarrior Online video. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Battlemaster 1G. So right here we have the Battlemaster 1G and it has a very nice camo. It doesn't come with the variants you get. I bought this with the premium package before and I had it for a really long time and it's one of my favorite mechs. So let's get down to the loadout and skill tree. So here, let's start with the armor. Both left and right arm has 64 armor. Both right and left also have 66 frontal armor and 10 rear armor. The head is at 14. The center torso is 104 frontal armor and 10 rear armor. The legs are at 55. So I have the standard engine 340 that allows me to move at about 64.8 kilometers per hour, and it already have 3 double heat sinks. I also have another 2 double heat sinks on the right torso, accompanied by the large pulse lasers, which I have placed 3 here on the right torso. I have another 3 double heat sinks on the left torso and 3 medium lasers. So I'm using the arms as shields and using my right and left torso as my weapon firing system. So the upgrades, we are at standard double heatsink, endo steel, and the standard missile guidance. Well, this doesn't really matter since we're not carrying missiles anyway. So heat management is at 1.23 after having all these double heatsinks, and it's only at 1.23. Well, that's good enough. And the firepower is at alpha shot is at 48. And that's okay, that's really good. I've been able to do quite a good amount of damage with this loadout. So let's get to the skill tree. We can't talk too much nowadays because there's a lot of things to explain and I have to at least 15-20 minute video, otherwise it gets too big and I won't be able to upload it. So here's the weapon skill tree. So as you can see, I kept at the V angle like this. Or upside down V at least. So I focus mostly on cooldowns, range, and I got the 4 nodes for the laser duration. And you should keep away from velocity because the velocity does not help any of your energy weapons. But you should get as much as minus heat generation that you can get on the skill tree, as much range and cooldown as possible to make it more effective. You don't really need any other thing here in this weapon skill tree but to concentrate this way. If you want to see all the skill trees, just pause the video and then copy them if you want. So the armor structure, I tried to get this kind of armor structure on the skill tree because well, I don't want to miss in this point, this area especially. But you should also focus on getting the reinforced casing because it does minus 1% critical hit on you. Agility, kinetic burst, torso yawn, and torso speed and torso pitch. Why? Because the assault mech should focus on the turning of the torso when you come to this agility skill tree, because you don't need the speed tweak. You're already going slow. It doesn't give you much unless you have skill points to spare. But I don't for this. So it's important that you can turn as much as possible and as fast as possible to help you deal with light mechs especially. I've seen people get ripped apart by just a light mech that was almost dead, but he just couldn't focus fire on the light mech, and then he just died slowly due to the light mech just ripping him apart bit by bit. So the torso pitch and torso speed is really important for assault mech. Jump jet abilities, you don't have jump jets, and mech operation, we should always get one of these nodes at least for quick ignition so you can restart if you shut down. Get the speed retention is better than the improvement gyro, believe me. I've kept the hill climbs because it's better for assault mechs not to lose any speed as much as possible. We have 2 cool run nodes which helps with the cooling of the weapons, and we have 2 heat contaminant that gives us at least another 6% in our heat contaminant. I put nothing in the system, and this means I'm depending on the targeting of others. So right here we have in the miscellaneous we took 3 of the consumable slots, giving us a total of 4 consumable slots. I got as much UAV nodes as possible, except for the UAV range, the last UAV range. I took 2 enhanced cool shot, another cool shot reserve for an extra cool shot, and right here I forgot to mention that the extra UAV especially. And then we took the consumable slots here. That gives us a total of, if I have not said it already, I think I've said it already, 4 consumable slots. So let's go back to loadout to see what I took as consumables. I took 2 advanced UAV and 2 cool shot 18s for this mech. And that's all for my loadout for the Battlemaster. So let's get into some games and let's see what this baby can do. You see lums. They're still too far ahead.
New target acquired.
That guy spotting us. I'm thinking, what should we be doing right now? When he spots us, that's what happens. Get rid of that Kodiak as fast as possible. There you go. He's dead. And we lost. Did we lose one? Not yet. Get that guy.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Come on, cool down. It's out of the way. I don't know why that guy activated UAV in our own base. Well, I mean in our own group.
New target acquired.
The group was not moving.
Acquired.
Cooldowns.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
Now you should activate the UAV. That's it. Oh. Oh, turn the torso. Turn. Reduce the damage. We're gonna get another one here. So we have 2.
Activated.
I hope they don't see it.
Impact missile.
We have no missile bots. That's the problem right here. They're the only team. At least they only have 1, not 2 missile bots. You know, going up that hill is just suicide without my team. I am getting shot at. What should I do? What should I do? we lost 4 already.
New target acquired. New target acquired.
I'm the only one in front right
New
here.
target acquired.
Problem is I can't turn fast enough. I'm gonna die. Well, that's 124 damage on a game I lost because my team wasn't pushing and we got killed slowly. I'm not gonna blame the team. I wasn't communicating with the team either, so they didn't know what to do. No one was leading them, so I should have at least tried to lead the team. It's over now. Let's see what oh, there he goes. Well, let's at least see what our standings are among our teammates. So we're at 120 C-bills, XP, nothing to be concerned about. We did the most damage on our side, and I can say that we're the second most damage dealer, only losing to the Red Chinook right here. So let's try another game. Okay, we're in one of my favorite maps, the canyon, and hopefully we'll do better in this match. This is actually my third game. I didn't want to show my second game was, I'll show you the result after this game, but I'm going to play at least 6 games with this and show 4 of the results at the end of the game. And I'm going to, I didn't want to show the other one gameplay because I had the same result as the first game. We had 700 damage, so I wanted to show you something better at least. Didn't want you to show the same result. It might, maybe some would see it as consistent, but I wanted to show you what the full potential of this build is.
New target
Piloted
acquired.
right, you can get 1000 damage with this mech, with this loadout. Since I got the heal node, this is gonna help.
New target acquired.
Hide at the corner here. Gonna see if I can get shots on that Arctic. Everybody's going after that Arctic.
New target acquired.
We're in good position here. It's weak if I can get that Griffin away.
Heat level critical. Activated.
Gonna cool down a bit.
New target acquired.
Gonna alpha shot this guy.
Target destroyed.
Yep, that helped with the kill. Got the most damage dealt.
New target
Our assault needs help. We're getting shot at. We're gonna have to move down. Here. We're gonna move to cover. Gotta play a bit smart here. We do have a kill already. We lost 3 players. it's still far from losing match.
New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired.
He's dead, he's mine. Okay.
New target acquired.
I should at least give us some ice.
Acquired.
Got the component of that guy.
Acquired.
Not to do anything dumb. I
New
think.
target acquired.
Need our cool shot, last cool shot. So we're gonna need to fire a lot right here.
New target acquired.
Did I just hit that tree? My large pulse just hit that tree. No. They're pushing.
Acquired.
Another one. We got a cooldown. Oh, got a cooldown. Oh, we had another cool shot. Right. Another one dead. Gonna give him our right side, because he has shields.
New target acquired.
Gonna get this all in.
New target acquired.
Oh, I didn't get his shoulder.
Center torso critical damage.
Ah, that goes. Oh no! Oh, what were my team doing? Oh, they should have helped me there. They should have just went and brawl.
Target destroyed.
We shouldn't lose now. Took out a lot of mechs.
Critical.
Don't hype, man. Fire, fire!
Heat level critical.
Focus your fire. Focus
Critical.
at the right shots. Come on. Oh no! Play smart, play smart. Target the weak points.
Target destroyed. New target acquired.
Yeah, good game, good game. That was fun. Look at that, got 300,000 civils, 2,000 XP, 5 kills, 1,000 damage. As predicted, this is 100 potential. It's not my highest points ever, so I got 1,023 damage, 5 assists, 5 kills, 678 match points. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I've still got a few games to play just to show you another 3 results. I'll show out.